Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Netherlands. Yeah. I grew up in BC, in the Okanagan.
What do you do these 5 hours here?
Come here, walk the streets. Yeah. I have traveled to China much before, but a couple years ago. So nice to just kind of be back, see. But yeah, too short to really do anything. So maybe just get some gifts.
Get some gifts. Yeah. So it's just a stop for you.
Yeah, just
where are you
a
going to
nice
travel
flight to? I live in Korea, so flying home to Netherlands. So like, I grew up in Canada, but my family's Dutch, so just flying back to home for Christmas, and then found a nice flight that comes through China. So.
Okay, I see. So what's your feeling about China, generally?
Split feeling? I mean, like anyone, I guess. I mean, clearly I like being here. I like I like the spice, I like the people. Studied Chinese for a long time, I love the language, love Chinese food.
So you speak Mandarin, actually?
Fair amount, yeah. Cannot speak is a tricky word. No, I cannot say I speak it, but yeah.
But you understand Chinese
I understand a fair amount, yeah. So clearly very many positive things. And then, of course, all the negatives that most Westerners would feel about the country as well. I have, but yeah, no doubt.
So which cities you have been? You mean like you traveled before?
Beijing, Shanghai, Chongqing, Chengdu, Qingdao, Shenzhen, and Datong.
A lot of places. I'm from Shanxi, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice.
Datong is from Shanxi.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Those out there one. But I wanted to go to the big Shiku, or what do you call it?
Datong Yungang Shiku.
I think that's
the Gretel.
It's been a couple of years, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was actually the first place I left Beijing. I went right away to Datong, so I hopped on like the not high-speed rail, but the normal rail, and it was a little bit of an experience because you sit in the small. I don't know, like I guess maybe it's changed, but you sit on the two seats, right?
Yeah.
They face each other.
Yeah.
And there's 6 people.
Yes.
So it's pretty tight, right? And so everybody
staring at you,
train and kind of starts conversation. Like people are not that shy to start conversation here compared to now I live in Korea and people do not start conversations there. But at least when I traveled here, they really did, and I'm quite introverted, but it was nice practice. So that was my Datong experience. Was quite into the wild.
So you also speak Korean?
Again, speak is a tricky word, but trying.
I see. Your Mandarin is better or Korean is better?
Mandarin is better.
Oh, I see. So do you work in Korea or?
Yeah, I work in Korea. Yeah.
And what do you think the difference between Korea and China? Generally, the big difference, the culture and anything or special you think?
It's a big question. Have you been to Korea before?
Yes.
What are some of the first takeaways you had? Did you travel for a long time or?
No, only several days with my family. Also 10 years ago with my parents. I've been to Jeju Island.
And
Seoul.
And Seoul.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I live in Seoul.
10 years ago, I've been there. I thought it's quite modern, but I don't know, how nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask that about many places. It's what's modern. A lot of the infrastructure in Asia is a lot more modern than in a lot of Western countries. But then America has some of the most outdated infrastructure, but then it has very high tech software layer of that country, right? Does it make sense? So it's what is modern is America's a very modern country, but China feels more modern, right? Because you walk through the modern subways and stuff that are not present in America. So by that standard, Korea is hyper modern.
It's hyper modern, you think?
It's probably the most modern place. Other than Singapore or something like that, it's one of the most modern places that I've been to. Yeah.
I see. So how about the people interaction, you think? For example, you said Chinese people are easy to talk, and how about Korean? What's the...
So what did you think when you traveled there 10 years ago?
Definitely, I traveled with a group. I didn't really talk to local people. Yeah. Also, my English was not that good 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as you see a mix in any country, I guess, but the people that are open to speak are so friendly. So I feel probably that's true anywhere. But I would say people don't have the reputation. Korea does not have a reputation of being friendly. But I feel
really?
I feel it's wrong. I feel people are very friendly there. I've had amazing experiences. But probably I on average like Korea more than the average Korean person, so, which I think is true of most countries. For me, I'm pretty optimistic, I guess. But yeah, I really like it. I love the people there. I like living there.
Yeah, thank you. And may I ask, what do you do?
I'm a software engineer. Yeah.
Software engineering. I said, why you choose Korea to work?
That's a great question, but I wish I had an answer, but I don't know. Well, I mean, now I know, right? I love it because I've lived there, and it's confirmed. Like, I've left and I've come back, and I've left and come back so many times that every time I leave, I'm like, okay, I'm excited to come back, right? So after enough times, I just, okay, I'm certain now I want to live in Korea, right? But what the exact reasons are is hard to say. I love big cities, so that's part of why I love Asia. I love Asian food. Korean food is probably my favorite cuisine. Period. I think it's a very exciting place to be. Like, I don't know how to describe that like exactly, but it's feels like things are happening and moving in a positive direction. Like, I'm very excited what Korea is like 10 years from now. Right? So that makes sense.
Yes.
I'm also excited what like the Netherlands is like 10 years from now, but not that excited, right? I kind of know what it's going to be 10 years from now. Korea, I think, will be a different place 10 years from now, especially Seoul. I think moves really quickly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people really have a lot of passion in their heart there, trying to make it better.
Yes,
So
they work
exciting.
so hard. I feel, really hard. Yes.
Yeah, has its downsides, but they work hard. Yeah, they're passionate for sure.
Yes, because I know I have some friends in Shanghai who are like Korean. They work super hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they have the reputation, even in Asia, of being like the hardest working country, which is
Chinese, Indian, Japanese.
Yeah, and China also has a pretty hard working culture. Depends on which city and a lot of factors. But
you look like hardworking as well.
I have no choice. Yeah, well, I do like to work. Yeah, I like to achieve things. So I guess that comes with hard work. So yeah, do work hard.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
Merry
no problem.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.